Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do another Christmas decor, and we have here our 5-gallon size stir sticks that I picked up from Walmart. They're like $1.12 a pack. So we're going to use our miter saw to cut off the top ends of there where it curves in. And it's 3 sticks to a pack, and we're going to use all 6 sticks. So as you see, I'm taking and lining them all up. We're going to use this whole pack also on this project. These are so great to have. I like these from Walmart because they don't have the measuring stick on print on the other side like they do at Home Depot. So I'm just lining them all up, and I'm going to measure off the top part where I'm going to cut all of them off at the same length. Okay, so there you see I have everything cut, and we're also going to use these gallon size sticks that I got from Home Depot. I cut those down, and we're going to adhere those to the bag. So I'm going to use my Gorilla Glue to put each of the pieces together, and I like to use something small to gather up the to put on the sticks with a Gorilla Glue, because otherwise it just pours out so much if you try and just squeeze it out the regular way. And I feel like I just be wasting and wiping away glue that could be saved for another project. So I just take something and just rub it all the way down to the end. And it's a little bit more time consuming, but I do save some glue. I know, I feel like I'm moving like a snail. Okay, so now we have it all down to the end. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press this piece up against my next piece and make sure they're even, and press in tight so you won't have any gaps. Press firmly so there'll be no gaps. Okay, so we're going to do all the rest of them like that. Okay, so now I have it all together, and I've hot glued the back of the other sticks to the back to give it a secure board. So now we're going to take this red paint by Apple Barrel. I think it's called Apple Red, Holiday Red, one of them, but it's really pretty. And so I'm just going to, at first I was going to do the front and the back, but I decided to only do the front and paint it red because I would have just used up so much paint. So as you see, I just have my sponge brush, and I'm just going to paint straight down it. And it's such a pretty red. And we're just going to do all the way down. Such a pretty Christmas color. Okay guys, so I'm going to finish painting this, and I'll be back. Okay, so we have everything painted, dried. I have my cutout from my Cricut, and I've laid it out how it's going to go. And this here is actually a photo frame cutout that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I am going to actually use some glitter paper out of a paper pad that I got from Michael's. And I am going to take the photo frame, and I'm going to cut out the glitter paper. Oh, also we're going to use our Waverly ink chalk paint to make a Santa belt. Okay, so I'm just going to take the photo frame and lay it down where I want it to go. And I'm going to take my black, well, it's not black, it's called ink, the ink chalk paint, and I'm going to make a line so I know exactly where I need to be painting it. So as you can see, I am painting straight across where my Santa's belt buckle is going to go. And I think I must have missed some of the footage of me actually showing you all how I did that. But anyway, I just used the black chalk paint all the way across. So that is Santa's belt. And I'm getting in the little cracks of the wood so it doesn't show any red where the black belt is. Okay, and I just go all the way over to the end. And just be a little careful not to get it on your sides, because you used to have red. I did paint the side of the board red. Okay, so we're back. So now we're going to cut out our picture frame to make Santa's belt buckle. And I'm just cutting it out. And this paper is pretty thick. It's pretty thick. So you're also going to need your X-Acto knife. And I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and just cut out around the shape of the picture frame, the inside, and I'm going to cut around the outside. Now this was a little tedious because I didn't want to tear and mess up the glitter on the paper either. And I think my X-Acto knife wasn't that sharp also. Of course, you know, I got it from the Dollar Tree, but it works great. It works great. So I'm just going to go around the side on the inside. And actually, if you have a like a big shot or something like that where you can cut it out much quicker, that will really work also. So I'm just making sure I get everything just like it needs to be cut out. Try not to tear the paper. And no matter how hard I pressed down, it still was not cutting like I needed it to cut. So I'm working on it. I am working on it. Well, let's see if we can just speed this up a little bit. Okay, finally, I got the middle part out. And so now I'm just going to trace the outside. Okay, I'm not going to make y'all watch me do this. I did it on the last one. Okay, so now I am back. I have my glitter glue, and this is what I use on a lot of my projects, paper projects. And I'm just going to take the glitter glue and go all the way around it. And this Gorilla Glue, it's not Gorilla Glue, glitter glue works very good. I ordered it offline on May Made It. She has a YouTube channel and she does great craft with paper crafts. And so this glue really works very well. So I'm just going to line it up onto the outside of the picture frame, making sure it's even. And now we have our gold glitter belt buckle for Santa. All right, turned out perfect. So we're just going to lay this to the side and let it dry. And now we're going to get started on our words. So I'm cutting off the excess paper that's not needed. And you know, I've showed you guys this plenty of time when you need to transfer your paper. Now what you can do, if you don't have a Cricut, You can always print out the words on your printer, turn the paper on the back side and trace your letters, and then trace it onto the board, and it will come out the same way. So if you don't have a Cricut, you can still do that. Now you see I'm struggling trying to get this paper loose. It just don't want to come loose, do it? And my fingernails are not working. Okay, well, let me just try. I'm going to use the X-Acto knife and see if I can just grip the end of it with it. Which it should work. It does work. Okay. There, I finally got it. Alright, so now I'm going to start with my bottom word. You just lay your paper on there. Now this is the Cricut Strong Grip transfer tape, and it is very strong. So you just take something hard, rub it across there so your words can stick to the transfer tape. Lay it where you need it to go. And I normally wrote down first with my fingers, then I take like the end of a credit card or something sharp and just gently remove it. But you have to make sure your letters are down because they will try and come up, and this paper is very strong. So as you can see, it may look like I'm having a hard time taking it off. I am having a hard time taking it off. This stuff is tough. I normally use the Dollar Tree contact paper, which works the same, but for some reason, when I use the Cricut vinyl, it doesn't want to work. So, we're getting there. We've got the D and the A down. Now, I struggle a little bit with this Y. It just did not want to move. But finally it did. After a few scratches, I got it to work. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this S up. And we will have our first word down. Y'all, this stuff is so tough to pull. Alright, but we got it down. So there we go. And we're going to do the rest of them, and we'll be back. Okay, so now I have all the words down. Now, I must have not recorded the footage of me showing me putting down the gold buckle, but I don't know what happened. I guess I thought I was recording and I wasn't. But I think it turned out good. I really enjoyed making this. So, here it is. I turned it a little slant so you can see it. So if you're not subscribed, if I didn't mention before, hit the subscribe button. More crafts to come. Alright guys, so here is our final product here. Santa stops here in, and inside the buckle you can write how many days more you have for Santa with chalk. Okay, so I really enjoyed doing this DIY. It was really fun, and actually it's a Kirkland dupe. I got it off of Kirkland, and I just wasn't going to pay the price that Kirkland wanted me to pay. But thanks you guys for watching. Once again, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button so you always know when I upload a new video. Bye!